Good morning. Pastor Tofar here, coming at you with our Wednesday evening worship preview. Our Wednesday evening worship starts tomorrow. Our time together will start with dinner at 5 o'clock, followed by worship at 6. There's some Wednesday band practice at about 5:30. Our education time will start after worship. There's something for everybody. Bells will be rehearsing. So we do believe there's something for everyone tomorrow evening here at Lutheran Church of the Good Shepherd. We had blessing of the backpacks Sunday in worship. We'll have that tomorrow evening during worship as well. So bring your backpacks or your briefcase or your bag, whatever it is that you carry. Bring your things for your vocation in life, for your calling in life. Whatever it is that you carry with you every day to your workplace. Bring that with you, have that, receive a blessing for that. It's a blessing of what it is that God has called you to in this world. Again, our Wednesday worship, our sermon time will be a chance for us to think out loud. We're going to hear the gospel text, or the text that I hope to be preaching on that week. We're going to hear that, and then we're going to ask questions. I'm not going to preach per se. My sermons aren't going to be prepared yet. But I'm going to have an idea of the direction I'm going in, but I want to hear your questions. I want to know what you are wondering about when you hear these gospel texts or the text I might preach on. I want to know what you're thinking, how it hits you. If you're not there on Wednesdays but want to get your question out there, you can post your question to this being shared on Facebook. Or if you receive it in an email, you can email me the question you have, or maybe it's a story you have. If you share a story, I'm going to warn you, I might use it. I won't use your name unless you tell me I can. But send me your thoughts. Send me what you're thinking. Let me know how it hits you, where you're at when you hear this text. So, our text for this week comes from Matthew chapter 18, verses 21 through 35. Then Peter came and said to him, "Lord, if another member of the church sins against me, how often should I forgive? As many as 7 times?" And Jesus said to him, "Not 7 times, but I tell you, 77 times. For this reason the kingdom of heaven may be compared to a king who wished to settle accounts with his slaves. When he began the reckoning, one who owed him 10,000 talents was brought to him. And as he could not pay, his lord ordered him to be sold, together with his wife and children and all his possessions, and payment to be made. So the slave fell on his knees before him, saying, 'Have patience with me, and I will pay you everything.' And out of pity for him, the lord of that slave released him and forgave him the debt. But that same slave, as he went out, came upon one of his fellow slaves who owed him 100 denarii. And seizing him by the throat, he said, 'Pay what you owe.' Then his fellow slave fell down and pleaded with him, 'Have patience with me, and I will pay you.' But he refused. Then he went and threw him into prison until he would pay the debt. When his fellow slaves saw what had happened, they were greatly distressed, and they went and reported to their lord all that had taken place. Then his lord summoned him and said to him, 'You wicked slave, I forgave you all that debt because you pleaded with me. Should you not have had mercy on your fellow slave, as I had mercy on you?' And in anger his lord handed him over to be tortured until he would pay his entire debt. So my heavenly Father will also do to every one of you, if you do not forgive your brother or sister from your heart." Here ends the gospel reading. So, shoot me your questions. Let me know where that hits you. You might say there's a pretty obvious theme here. But shoot me your questions. Let me know. Let me know where you're at, what you're wondering about, what's going on this week. Have a good week. We'll see you tomorrow evening, Wednesday, in worship, or this Sunday. Take care.